Hi dear students, today we are going to discuss organic chemistry, main important named reactions and main reactions. సో ఈ వీడియో మాత్రం అసలు మిస్ అవ్వద్దు, కంపల్సరీ మీకు 3 బిట్స్ కవర్ అవుతాయి. ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఆర్గానిక్ సెకండ్ ఇయర్ ఆర్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీలో కార్బోనైల్ కాంపౌండ్స్, ఆల్కహాల్స్, ఫెనాల్స్, ఏథర్స్, నైట్రోజన్ కంటైనింగ్ కాంపౌండ్స్, కార్బాక్సిలిక్ యాసిడ్స్, ఈ చాప్టర్స్ అన్నిటి నుంచి కూడా మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ నేమ్డ్ రియాక్షన్స్ అన్ని చెప్తున్నాయి ఈ వీడియోలో. సో కంపల్సరీ మిస్ అవ్వద్దు, జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండండి. సో ఫస్ట్ చూడండి, వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్, ఈ చాప్టర్ నుంచి కంపల్సరీ ఒక బిట్ వస్తుంది, నైట్రోజన్ కంటైనింగ్ కాంపౌండ్స్. సో ఫస్ట్ వాట్ ఈజ్ రిడక్షన్? రిడక్షన్ మీన్స్ nitrobenzene. If you take nitrobenzene reacts with tin HCl, metal HCl, either tin HCl or iron HCl, or hydrogenation in the presence of nickel, platinum or palladium forms NO2 is converted to NH2. So it is aminobenzene called aniline. So second one, diazotization. Aniline on diazotization in the presence of NaNO2 and HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. Aniline reacts with NaNO2 plus HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade, forms diazonium salt, benzene diazonium salt. So its reaction is called diazotization. Very very important. So next, if you take benzene diazonium salt, different reactions, different compounds are prepared. So first చూడండి, CuCl, benzene diazonium salt reacts with CuCl or Cu to Cl2 in the presence of HCl. సో ఇట్ ఫార్మ్స్ క్లోరోబెంజిన్, CuBr. సో ఈ క్లోరిన్ మనకి ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది క్లోరోబెంజిన్. సో ఈ బిఆర్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చి యాడ్ అవుతుంది బ్రోమోబెంజిన్. సో CuBr, HBr, సో బ్రోమోబెంజిన్. CuCN, HCN, సైనోబెంజిన్. సో బెంజిన్ డయోజోనియం సాల్ట్ టు క్లోరోబెంజిన్ ఆర్ బ్రోమోబెంజిన్ ఆర్ సైనోబెంజిన్, దీస్ రియాక్షన్స్ ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ శాండ్-మేయర్ రియాక్షన్. శాండ్-మేయర్ రియాక్షన్. విచ్ ఆర్ ది ఫాలోయింగ్ is శాండ్-మేయర్ రియాక్షన్? మీన్స్ halobenzene and cyanobenzene preparation is a Sand-Meyer reaction. Next, benzene diazonium salt reacts with copper in the presence of HBr or copper in the presence of HCl, forms bromobenzene or chlorobenzene. If you take bromine, bromobenzene, chlorine, chlorobenzene. So this bromobenzene or chlorobenzene prepared from benzene diazonium salt, when it reacts with copper with HBr, this reaction is called Getterman reaction. Getterman reaction, very important, Getterman reaction. So next, when benzene diazonium salt reacts with H3PO2 with H2O, H3PO2 and H2O, then N2Cl is reduced to H. So benzene is formed, very important, H3PO2, H2O, benzene. Otherwise H2O in the presence of H plus is ఫెనాల్. సో హైడ్రాక్సీ బెంజిన్. చూడండి, H2OH ప్లస్ వేస్తే ఫెనాల్ వస్తుంది, OH వస్తుంది. H3PO2 H2 వేస్తే బెంజిన్ వస్తుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్, వెన్ బెంజిన్ డయోజోనియం సాల్ట్ రియాక్ట్స్ విత్, అంటే జస్ట్ పొటాషియం అయోడైడ్ యాడింగ్ పొటాషియం అయోడైడ్ అండ్ షేకింగ్ ద సొల్యూషన్, then iodobenzene is formed, iodobenzene. So next, benzene diazonium salt reacts with fluoroboric acid, HBF4. So then fluorobenzene is formed. So this reaction is called Sheeman reaction. Sheeman reaction. Okay, very very important, note cheyandi. Okay, next named reaction is low-cost test. Which of the following is used to identify the primary, secondary, tertiary alcohols? Means low-cost test. Which of the following is low-cost reagent? That is anhydrous reduced Cl2 and concentrated HCl. So what is the use of low-cost test? It is the identification of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. So which alcohols gives low-cost test? When you add low-cost reagent to tertiary alcohols, which gives turbidity immediately turbidity formation, means that is tertiary alcohols. After 5 to 10 minutes turbidity is formed, means secondary alcohols. So no turbidity is formed at room temperature. No turbidity is formed at room temperature. So that is tertiary alcohol. Primary alcohols. Turbidity form avvakapothe adi primary alcohol. So turbidity is formed on heating. Primary alcohols also turbidity is formed on strong heating, but in many objective questions no turbidity is formed at room temperature. So next, preparation of alcohols. Alcohols when reacts with PCl3 forms alkyl halide, the remaining H3PO3. That means here 3 moles of ROH is used, H3PO3. Alcohol when reacts with PCl5, so here HCl reacts with forms HCl. Next, RCl forms RCl. So remaining PCl3 POCl3. So very important. Next, ROH plus SOCl2. SOCl2 means thionyl chloride. So RCl, HCl, remaining S double bond OO, SO2. The question is, which of the following is the best method to prepare alkyl halides? అంటే PCl3 PCl5 SOCl2 సో thionyl chloride very important. Thionyl chloride is used to best method to prepare alkyl halides. Why? Because the byproducts are gases, so it is alkyl halide is formed, so that's why it is the best method. Its method is called Darjan's method. Its reaction is also called as Darjan's reaction. So next, Remer-Tayman reaction for phenols. Phenol reacts with chloroform and aqueous or alcoholic KOH, forms first benzyl chloride intermediate. So after that it forms orthohydroxybenzaldehyde, that is salicylaldehyde. So the question is, in Remer-Tayman reaction, which of the following is the intermediate product? Benzyl chloride. So ikkada OH untadi, ikkada CHCl. So next, Kolbe's reaction. Phenol reacts with carbon dioxide in the presence of base. After acidification it forms orthohydroxybenzoic acid. Orthohydroxybenzoic acid is called salicylic acid. Which of the following is used to prepare orthohydroxybenzoic acid? The reaction is Kolbe's reaction. Which of the following reaction is used to prepare orthohydroxybenzaldehyde? So that is Remer-Tayman reaction. Okay, note this. Next very important reagent, copper at 300 degrees centigrade. Reaction with copper at 300 degrees centigrade, it is called oxidation. So it is used to oxidation of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Primary alcohols on oxidation with copper at 300 degrees centigrade forms aldehyde. So for example, ethyl alcohol on reaction with copper at 300 degrees centigrade, it forms acetaldehyde. That means dehydrogenation takes place. So secondary alcohols on oxidation forms ketones. Simply, primary alcohols forms aldehydes, secondary alcohols forms ketones, tertiary alcohols forms alkene. If it is a tertiary alcohol, here OH minus and H is replaced and forms OH minus and H is eliminated and forms alkane. This type of questions are asked in previous episode. So next, Williamson's synthesis. It is the preparation of ethers. Alkyl halide reacts with sodium alkoxide. Forms ethers. So to get better yield, alkyl halide should be primary. Primary alkyl halide. Sodium alkoxide should be tertiary. Then only it forms a good yield. So example, CH3X. CH3 thrice CONA. Tertiary sodium tertiary betaoxide, methyl halide. It forms ether. But exception, if alkyl halide is tertiary. If alkyl halide is tertiary, then alkene is formed. Why? Because alkyl halide dissociated into tertiary carbocation plus halide ion. Tertiary carbocation is more stable. So CH3ONA acts as a strong base. It attracts the H plus ion or it removes the H plus ion from alpha carbonatum and forms CH3C double bond CH2 single bond CH3. So alkene is formed. So very important exception. Okay, note this. Hinsberg's test. What is Hinsberg's reagent? Which of the following is Hinsberg's reagent? Benzene sulfonyl chloride is Hinsberg's reagent. So C6H5SO2. Primary amine, secondary amine gives this test. Tertiary amine does not give this test. So next, Hoffman-Bromide reaction. Very important. Hoffman-Bromide reaction or Hoffman degradation reaction. Degradation means number of carbons decreases. So preparation of primary amines, either aliphatic or aromatic. Aliphatic and aromatic primary amines prepared by using this method. So గుర్తుపెట్టేసుకోండి, half అంటే decrease అవుతున్నట్టు, half అవుతున్నట్టు గుర్తుపెట్టేసుకోండి. So RC double bond by NH2. Amide is converted to amine in Hoffman degradation reaction. Amide is converted to amine with 1 carbon less than the parent amide. అంటే మనం తీసుకున్న amide తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఫామ్ అయిన ప్రొడక్ట్ amine లో 1 కార్బన్ లెస్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ 10 కార్బన్స్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, 9 కార్బన్స్ అయిపోతాయి. ఇక్కడ 7 తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, 6 కార్బన్స్ ఉన్న amine ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. So what are the reactants means KOH Br2. So the product has 1 carbon less than the amide. The reagents are potassium hydroxide and bromine. So CH3CONH2 తీసుకున్న ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని కార్బన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? 2 కార్బన్స్. So CH3NH2 1 carbon amine is formed. So next చూడండి, carbylamide test. It is also called as isocyanide test. So ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఇంకొక రకంగా కూడా అడగవచ్చు. Which of the following test gives foul smell product? Foul, FOUL, bad smell వస్తుంది. Foul smell. So they form in R and C, isocyanides form out. That's why it is called as isocyanide. Isocyanides have full smell. So only primary amines gives this test. Only primary amines test either aliphatic primary amines or aromatic primary amines. So RNH2 in the presence of chloroform KOH on heating, RNH2 is converted to RNC, isocyanides. So KCl plus H2. So isocyanide test is also called as carbylamine test, which gives foul smell. So next, oxymercuration, demercuration. So alkanes this one, unsymmetrical alkanes, when reacts with mercury acetate. Mercury acetate in the presence of solvent tetrahydrophenol. Mercury acetate acts as hydrolysis cheste finally ga manaki based on Markovnikov rule hydrolysis chesin tarvata OH manaki ee carbon దగ్గర less number of hydrogens containing double bonded carbon atoms దగ్గర so hydrogen ikkada add avindi so CH3CHOH CH3 so Gabriel-Thalmann reaction ఇది ఎలా అడుగుతారంటే క్వశ్చన్ which of the following reaction forms only primary aliphatic amines. So primary aliphatic amines prepare చేసే రియాక్షన్ ఏంటంటే Gabriel-Thalmann reaction అంటే RNH2 CH3NH2 CH3CH2NH2 సో అలా ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారు. C6H5NH2 ని ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి బట్ బికాస్ దట్ ఈస్ aromatic amine. ఓకే ఒకసారి ఇది నోట్ చేసుకోండి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. Next, Rosenmund reductions. So Rosenmund reduction is used to preparation of aldehydes from acid chlorides. So RCOCl is converted to RC double bond OH in the presence of Lindlar's catalyst. In Rosenmund reduction, which of the following reagent is used to preparation of aldehydes? So Lindlar's catalyst. Lindlar's catalyst means palladium barium sulfate in quinoline solvent. So RCOCl is converted to RC double bond OH. Reduction. Chlorine is replaced by hydrogen. So here one chlorine reacts with one hydrogen, HCl is formed, one chlorine is replaced by one hydrogen. So next, reductive ozonolysis. Ozonolysis is two types: reductive ozonolysis, oxidative ozonolysis. First, reductive ozonolysis. Ozone alkanes reacts with ozone in the presence of zinc and hydrolysis. That is reductive ozonolysis. So double bond, breaking of double bond, here one oxygen, here one oxygen. So addition of oxygen double bond just ఇలా బ్రేక్ చేసి ఇటొక ఆక్సిజన్ యాడ్ చేయడం అంతే. అప్పుడు CH3CHO ప్లస్ CH2O. CH3CHO మీన్స్ ఎస్టాల్డిహైడ్, CH2O అంటే ఫార్మాల్డిహైడ్, 1 కార్బన్ ఆల్డిహైడ్ ఫార్మాల్డిహైడ్. ఇప్పుడు మనకి జింక్ హైడ్రాలసిస్ చేస్తే రెడక్టివ్ ఓజోనాలిసిస్. సో ఇక్కడతో స్టాప్ అయిపోతుంది. అదే O3 అనే ఇచ్చారనుకోండి, ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ హైడ్రాలసిస్ ఇచ్చిన జింక్ లేకపోతే సో దట్ ఈజ్ ఆక్సిడేటివ్ ఓజోనాలిసిస్. జింక్ లేకపోతే ఆక్సిడేటివ్ ఓజోనాలిసిస్. ఆక్సిడేటివ్ మీన్స్ ఆల్డిహైడ్ ఫర్దర్ ఆక్సిడేషన్ ఫార్మ్స్ కార్బాక్సిలిక్ యాసిడ్. సో CH3COH is formed. Formaldehyde further oxidation forms formic acid. సో ఆక్సిడేటివ్ ఓజోనాలిసిస్ అయితే ఓజోనాలిసిస్ యాసిడ్స్ కార్బాక్సిలిక్ యాసిడ్స్ ఆర్ ఫార్మ్డ్. సో బ్రేకింగ్ ఆఫ్ డబుల్ బాండ్, ఫస్ట్ aldehyde is formed, aldehyde is converted to carboxylic acid. Here also breaking of double bond, aldehyde CH2O is formed, further oxidation forms carboxylic acid. So very very important. Next, diazo coupling. Diazonium salt reacts with phenol. Diazonium salt when reacts with phenol, so here parahydrogen is reacts with Cl minus, forms removes HCl. So this bond breaks towards positive charge, nitrogen gets positive, that positive charge attacks at para position, then it coupling reaction observed. So coupling reaction, C6H5N double bond N, this positive charge attacks at its position and forms coupled products. That's why it is called diazo coupling. So colored products are formed, colored PPT. So here orange precipitate is formed. So Clemmensen reduction or Wolff-Kishner reduction, very 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 important. So what is the use of Clemmensen and Wolff-Kishner reduction? Carbonyl compounds are converted to alkanes. C double bond O is converted to CH2. Either aldehyde or ketone are converted to alkanes. RC double bond O reacts with zinc amalgam with concentrate HCl. C double bond O group is converted to CH2. Complete reduction. So RCH2R alkane is formed. It is Clemmensen reduction. What is the reagent used in the Clemmensen reduction? Means zinc amalgam concentrated HCl. Wolff-Kishner reduction. Which reagent is used to prepare alkanes in Wolff-Kishner reduction? Means hydrogen, NH2, hydrogen in the presence of strong base. So NaOH, KOH, whatever it is, strong base is used. So Wolff-Kishner reduction also, carbonyl compounds are converted to hydrocarbons. So alkanes. Okay, not this. aldol reaction, cross aldol reaction. So aldol reaction, so first aldol reaction ఇవ్వాలి అంటే కంపల్సరీ the compound which contains carbonyl compound, that carbonyl compound must and should contains alpha hydrogen atoms. So aldehydes are ketones, carbonyl compounds which have alpha hydrogen atoms gives only aldol reaction. So వేటితో రియాక్ట్ చేస్తామంటే రియాక్షన్ విత్ dilute NaOH. So which product is formed? Beta hydroxyaldehyde is the main product. Beta hydroxyaldehyde. So why it is called as aldol? Aldehyde functional group vol. Vol means OH, aldehyde means CHO. If the product contains CHO and OH, then that is called aldol. If ketone is taken in the reaction, that product is called ketol. So beta hydroxyaldehyde is the product. If it is after the formation of beta hydroxyaldehyde, if it is on heating, that is called condensation product. So removal of water and forms alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound is the product. That is called condensation. So first aldehyde, which contains alpha hydrogens. So alpha, it is the functional group, it is alpha carbon, 3 alpha hydrogens are there. So 2 moles of acetaldehyde reacts with concentrated NaOH, forms, mechanism also there, so mechanism is not important. So CH3 CH OH CH2 C double bond OH. So how it is formed? So first in first step CH3 C double bond OH attacking of OH minus acts as a base and removes alpha hydrogen from alpha carbon atom. Then minus H2O is removed. So then it forms CH2 minus C double bond OH. In first step carbanion is formed. In aldol reaction, first step carbanion is formed. In second step, this carbanion reacts with again another mole of aldehyde. So it acts as a nucleophile and attacks at carbonyl carbon. So then it forms CH3CHO minus CH2 CHO. So on acidification, here H plus is formed. CH3CHOH CH2CHO. So CH3CHOH CH2CHO is formed. So in 2 steps, this product is formed. So after that, on heating, here H plus, here OH minus removed as water, one bond is formed, CH3CH double bond CH C double bond OH. So it is unsaturated alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. Okay, so it is the aldol reaction. Cross aldol reaction, very very important. Different carbonyl compounds are given, different aldehydes. How many products are formed? So main, how many products are formed here? 4 products are formed. What are the 4 products? What are the 4 products? Means first CH3C double bond O reacts with same CH3C double bond O, one product. CH3CH2C double bond O reacts with again CH3CH2C double bond OH, one product. First one, it is acts as a carbanion, it attacks at a second compound, one product. If it acts as a carbanion, it attacks CH3C double bond OH, then one product. Total 4 products are formed. So here first CH3C double bond OH reacts with again same CH3C double bond OH. ఇలా ఎందుకు రాసానంటే చూడండి, ఫైనల్ ప్రోడక్ట్ ఈజీగా మనం రాయొచ్చు మెకానిజం అంతా లేకుండా. ఫస్ట్ దాంట్లో ఆక్సిజన్, సెకండ్ దాంట్లో 2 హైడ్రోజన్స్ రిమూవ్ అవుతాయి. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ రెండింటిని యాడ్ చేసేయండి. CH3CH డబల్ బాండ్, ఎక్కడి నుంచి హైడ్రోజన్స్ రిమూవ్ చేసామో ఆ కార్బన్కి డబుల్ బాండ్ యాడ్ చేయండి. సో డబల్ బాండ్ C డబుల్ బాండ్ CH C డబుల్ బాండ్ OH, ఇట్ ఈస్ వన్ ప్రోడక్ట్. సెకండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్ సేమ్, ఇక్కడ నుంచి డబుల్ బాండ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ఫా కార్బన్. ఆల్ఫా కార్బన్ దగ్గర ఉన్న 2 హైడ్రోజన్స్ రిమూవ్ చేయండి. సో CH3 CH2 CH3 CH2 CH double bond. That double bond attacks at this carbon. This carbon contains one methyl group. So again this carbon contains C double bond OH. It is one of the product. So same third product. Here one oxygen, here 2 hydrogens. So CH3 CH double bond C. This carbon contains CH3 CHO. So finally here one oxygen, here 2 hydrogens. So CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH single bond C double bond OH. Total 4 products are formed. So no confusion, very easy. First CH3C double bond OH, CH3C double bond OH. Second one CH3CH2C double bond OH, same CH3CH2 double bond CH. Third one is CH3C double bond OH, another one CH3CH2C double bond OH. Fourth one, first దీన్ని తీసుకోండి, సెకండ్ దీన్ని తీసుకోండి. ఫస్ట్ ఏదైతే తీసుకున్నామో దాంట్లోంచి ఆక్సిజన్, సెకండ్ తీసుకున్న దాంట్లోంచి ఆల్ఫా హైడ్రోజన్స్ 2 రిమూవ్ చేసి యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకు ప్రొడక్ట్స్ వస్తాయి. చాలా ఈజీ. ఓకే, నోట్ చేయండి. డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, నేమ్డ్ రియాక్షన్స్లో వెరీ 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 ఇంపార్టెంట్ కెనిజారో రియాక్షన్ అండ్ ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్. కెనిజారో రియాక్షన్, ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్ లేకుండా అసలు ఎంసెట్ అయితే ఏపీ సెట్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ అయితే ఉండదు. సో Cannizzaro reaction, so the reagent in Cannizzaro reaction is concentrated NaOH. So which type of reactants are used in Cannizzaro reaction means the aldehydes which does not contains alpha hydrogen atoms, they gives Cannizzaro reaction. Which contains alpha hydrogen atoms, that is Aldol condensation or Aldol reaction. Which does not contains alpha hydrogen atoms, that is Cannizzaro reaction. So aldehydes which does not contain alpha hydrogen, which undergoes self oxidation and self reduction. Self oxidation and self reduction takes place and two products are formed. One is carboxylic acid, another one is alcohol. So aldehyde oxidation, carboxylic acid, aldehyde reduction, alcohol. So sodium is present, that's why it is sodium, salt of carboxylic acid and alcohol is formed. Corresponding salt of carboxylic acid, corresponding alcohol is formed. So formaldehyde తీసుకున్నాం, 2 formaldehydes reacts with sodium hydroxide. 1 carbon containing aldehyde, 1 carbon containing acid is formic acid, sodium salt of formic acid. సింపుల్గా aldehyde carboxylic acid, aldehyde alcohol, 1 carbon containing alcohol methyl alcohol. So benzaldehyde, sodium salt of benzoic acid, C6H5COONA. It reduction C6H5CH2OH, benzyl alcohol. If it is different aldehydes which do not contain alpha hydrogen atoms, different aldehydes, that is crossed Cannizzaro reaction. That crossed Cannizzaro reaction, if formaldehyde is given, every time formaldehyde is strongly oxidized, it is best reducing agent. So it is oxidized and forms sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Benzaldehyde is reduced and forms benzyl alcohol. Confuse అవ్వద్దు, మర్చిపోవద్దు. ఫార్మాల్డిహైడ్ ఇచ్చాడంటే ఫార్మిక్ యాసిడ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది, సోడియం సాల్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్మిక్ యాసిడ్. రిమైనింగ్ వన్ ఈజ్ కన్వర్టెడ్ టు రిడక్షన్, ఆల్కహాల్. వెరీ 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 ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్. So iodoform CHI3. So which compounds gives iodoform test? Aldehydes and ketones which have CH3C double bond O group. Methyl ketone CH3C double bond O group. Those aldehydes and ketones which contains CH3C double bond O group, that aldehydes and ketones gives iodoform test, haloform test otherwise. So primary ఇంకా ఏవి వస్తాయి? Primary and secondary alcohols which on oxidation gives CH3C double bond O group. Primary secondary alcohol oxidation, after oxidation CH3C double bond O group ఫామ్ అయితే కూడా అవి కూడా మనకి ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్ ఇస్తాయి. సో ఇది చూడండి, CH3C double bond OH. సో ఆల్డిహైడ్ విచ్ కంటైన్స్ CH3C double bond O group. సో ఇట్ గివ్స్ ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్. మనకి ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఏం ఫామ్ అవుతాయి అనేది అనవసరం. సో ఐడోఫామ్ టెస్ట్ ఇస్తుందా లేదనేది క్వశ్చన్ ఇక్కడ అంతే. ఐడోఫామ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది ప్రొడక్ట్. CH3C double bond O CH3. So which contains CH3C double bond O group. So which gives iodoform test. Aldehyde ketone. CH3CH2C double bond which does not contain, but from right side it contains CH3C double bond O group. CH3C double, it gives iodoform test. CH3CH2C double bond OH. మనకి C double bond Oకి CH3 ఉండదు, కానీ ఇక్కడ CH2 ఉంది. So which does not gives iodoform test. CH3CH2OH, it is primary alcohol. Primary alcohol on oxidation forms aldehyde. So CH3 primary alcohol on oxidation forms C double bond OH. Then it contains CH3C double bond O group. So it gives iodoform test. CH3CHOH CH3, it is a primary alcohol. It is a secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol on oxidation forms CH3C double bond O CH3. So which one reacts with iodine and NaOH? It contains CH3C double bond O group. It gives iodoform test. Finally CH3CH2 CHOH CH2 CH3. So which on oxidation forms CH3CH2C double bond O CH2 CH3. So which contains CH2C double bond O but not CH3C double bond O. So which does not gives iodoform test. సో దీన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ చూద్దాం. సో ఎంతవరకు వచ్చాయి.